Please don't spoil the movie
by adding your own soundtrack. Hello, my name is V.
Hello, my name is Neville Longbottom.
And welcome back to
Please don't
Please Don't
spoil the
Spoil the
movie.
Movie, a podcast brought to you by sisters who love each other.
Upon occasion.
Hell yeah, brother. Wow, Jay, it's been a while.
It's been a long time since we done this.
It has been, Jesus.
Since we got the gang back together.
Didn't mean for that to happen.
Yeah.
Life be lifing.
Life be life, and sometimes life just happens.
Guys,
what's been up? What's been going on? Why have you been so away for so long, Dora? We weren't able to do this.
I know. So guys have been busy for the month of April. I had my honeymoon. I went to Curacao.
How was that? I forgot you went on your honeymoon.
Right. It was lovely. Time flies. It felt like that was a year ago. It was like a week or two ago. Oh, it was a good time. Good weather, beautiful place, nice resort. Yeah, nice waking up in paradise.
Do they speak a language out there?
Yeah, so they speak.
Of course, they speak a language.
Papa New Guinea. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
Papa New Guinea.
But I think so. But it's a mixture.
But it's a place.
Probably something. Yeah, but it's a mixture of Dutch, French, Spanish, and African.
That's a lot.
But I learned that they speak. But I learned Papa Mintu, Papa Minto, something like that. It's like okay, but anywho, they speak a lot of languages. So they were colonized by the Dutch, so they speak Dutch. And when they go to school, they learn how to speak Dutch. They have to learn how to speak Dutch. They had to learn to speak Dutch, Spanish, English. I think that's it. And obviously Papa Mintu. Yeah. But they have to speak like 4 languages. Most people there speak all 4 languages. But yeah. Beautiful country. We'll definitely go back. Very small, kind of like Aruba. It's right next to Aruba. I mean, size-wise, it's like Aruba. But definitely we'll go back.
Nice.
If you live in the Miami area, you might as well just hop on a plane real quick
and go there.
And jump over.
Did y'all do anything special while you were out there?
We did like an excursion or two. Saw the island. Swam some sea turtles.
Oh, that's nice.
That was pretty cool. Big ass turtles.
So adorable.
They were huge. I still need to post stuff about it. These big ass sea turtles
were huge.
Yes.
Oh.
Like huge.
They weren't like the snapping kind, were they?
No. Just nice sea turtles, like from Nemo. Dude. That was cool. We got a tour of the downtown area. That was nice. They have all these they have these things, these sculptures of these big, thick women, but they are I forgot what they call them. Oh, they call Chi-Chis. I think that's how you say it. Okay. You've seen them before. Chi-Chi dolls. They're usually like sitting down and they're like round. Their butts are like round and their boobs are plentiful. But they signify like the older sister, like that's kind of sibling that the girl you go to that takes care of you type thing. But they're really pretty. I really like those dolls. They're like everywhere. Love them.
Did you buy one?
No, we didn't get like any souvenirs.
I see.
Because we didn't, when we went to the island, we didn't like buy anything. Or when we went in the city, we didn't buy anything because we were on a walking tour. And that was pretty much the only time that we got a chance to. So I was upset about that.
Yeah.
I didn't purchase anything. It was really upsetting.
Okay, and then what else were you doing?
Then I went to Coachella. I went to Palm Springs and I went to Coachella.
All right.
With the girls.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was fun. Good. Everyone on the internet is so toxic. God.
Why do you say that?
Because I was so nervous about going. I was just like, oh, this is going to be I don't know, people on the internet always talk about like They were just talking about it's so shitty. I'm just like, oh, it's just a music festival, everyone.
I mean, yeah.
It's very much just it's very much a music festival. If you've ever been to a music festival, you'll like Coachella. If you've been to a music festival, like music festivals, then you like Coachella.
I mean, yeah, when I was like watching your stories, I was like, I mean, I wasn't how you're describing the internet was like, oh my god, so boring, so lame, oh, it's trash. But I was just like, oh, this is literally nothing spectacular. Like it's like you're saying, it's just a music festival.
Yeah, I wouldn't use your wording. But it was awesome. I mean, they just get like the best artists
right.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, that Justin Bieber, like.
I mean, yeah, but I just remember in high school thinking like, oh my god, like just thinking Coachella was just so amazing and profound, and just bucket list opportunity. But I was like, oh, it really is just
it's a cool music festival. I mean, there's a lot to do. I mean, we didn't even touch on everything, like all the installations and stuff. We didn't go inside to anything because the lines are so long. But I mean, they have a lot of. I think that probably would make it different for most music festivals because a lot of music festivals don't have that kind of stuff.
The installation.
But I feel like there was so much that we didn't get a chance to go into or see. There was like one day, like Wale was there, and he was inside this one tent. Mm-hmm. And I thought it would have been cool to go in there, but it was a line. And I was like, well, I'm not standing in line for that for a while.
He was not in the tent performing? He was in the tent just existing?
No, he was in the tent performing, but most tents, you didn't have to stand on. It was like the Heineken tent. Oh. So it was smaller. There was a line. I think it might have been indoors. But most of the stages were just, you don't have to wait in line for a stage just outside. But I feel it was, and I saw someone post on TikTok. This girl was like, "This is the one reason I go to Coachella," and it was like this indoor fucking place. And I was like, I don't know where the fuck that was. Mm-mm. No, like remember
an indoor place.
Like at not Voodoo. What was the other one that was in New Orleans?
Buku.
Remember Buku had the indoor stage? It was like that, but I don't know where the fuck she was. I was like, what the fuck was that?
How big was the area, the land mass?
Bitch, huge. So huge. I mean, day one, I was like, okay, I think I got it. And then I was like, okay. Day two, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, we didn't come back here. It was huge. It was huge. I would love to walk it with tennis shoes and maybe less people and like check everything out. But yeah, definitely didn't get the option to do that.
Right.
Exhausting. It was exhausting.
Were the people nice?
People were so nice. Everyone we talked to was so nice.
Oh, that's good.
Did
you see any celebrities? Did you see anybody?
No.
Not a single soul?
No. I mean, they were on stage. But no, I didn't see any walking around or any like, I mean, I'm not really good with influencers, but I think the people I was with, they know influencers. I think they're, but they didn't point out any.
Who were the people that you were with that knew it? Oh, like Brooke
and Amber. Oh, right. And Bailey. I think they would know an influencer when they see one. Mm-hmm. But I'm not really good at it.
Well, that's good. The people were nice.
People were so nice, yeah. Like there was one girl we stopped, like take a photo, and she's like, "Okay, take a photo." She's like, "You guys are so pretty." Oh my god, everyone's so nice here.
I know this one girl. That LA fakiness.
No, she wasn't being fake. They were nice.
Well, I'm not saying she was being fake, but you know how people say like the culture of LA, like everyone's
right. Right. And it was nice. I really enjoyed the fact that like everyone goes there to take photos, so you didn't feel like an asshole for taking photos. Just like,
right,
all right. Just like you have to make sure you walk into somebody else's photo. You be taking a photo right there, someone taking a photo right there.
Everyone has to know.
Yes, no, but it was fabulous. If I wish we'd have got on the not the roller coaster, the ferry.
The Ferris wheel.
It goes in a circle. The Ferris wheel. But the line was too long, and then we only thought about it Sunday. And it was just like, let's just get the fuck out of here. I'm tired. Mm-hmm. And at a 5 a.m. flight.
My goodness.
It was the worst.
Out of
got home.
What's it called?
Out of Palm Springs.
What's their airport look like?
Small. Pretty small. Outdoors. Good bit of it. good bit of it is outdoors. But yeah, great time.
Well, good. I'm glad you had fun.
What's been up with you? You have some news for us, the people.
Let's see. Nothing much. But I am happy to announce that I found a new employer. As much as I appreciated my time there because, it was an HBCU, and as someone who went to a PWI, I feel like I got a little bit of something that I missed out on, the HBCU experience. And the campus is beautiful. It's a beautiful university. And as a whole, I appreciate the university, but did not like my role. I did not like that administration, the leadership, the higher ups. My supervisor I actually found out this bitch is so fucking fake. This is the fucking fakest bitch to ever fucking exist. I just want to point out, when I first started working there was 2 different directors. Well, maybe 3. But the one in the middle, she lasted for 2 minutes. She didn't work out. So I was under 2 directors my 4 years at Dillard. One of them, the first one, her name was, we're going to call her Moesha. Moesha, was a bitch, but you knew what you were getting with Moesha. Moesha was Monday through Friday. You got the same thing. You knew you were getting, you knew what you were getting from her. There was no sugarcoating. How she was in front of your face was how she was behind your back. It was black and white. Right. Then enters, you can bleep out her name. I'll give her another name. Enters fucking
Courtney, Julie, Samantha.
I want to give her a shit name, fucking
Penelope. I don't know.
Olga. Inbox Olga. Olga is short for ugly because that bitch is ugly on the fucking inside. You hear me? Olga was fucking disgusting. I found out that bitch reported me. First of all, mind you, I'm the only one who did any type of fucking work in that office. I was the only one who did anything when she needed something. Once she started working there, she came to me for everything. She didn't know anything coming in, so all the rules, regulations, she came to me. She couldn't go to those other people because they were freaking useless.
Right.
And whenever she needed help with something, she was asking me. She was relying on me. To the point where she even offered me to be the associate director. And then that never materialized because why? She sucked. Don't dangle a carrot in my face and then not give me the carrot. But anywho, Olga was fake as fuck. She reported me to HR twice behind my back. Crazy, right? So I'm about to tell you. Oh. So one day, you remember I told you there was a student pissed in my trash can in my office. Right. That was crazy. That should have been right there the day I left. It never came back because, mind you, nothing was done about that student. That student was still got to be enrolled at Dillard for pissing in my trash can.
You're right. You should have filed a short-term disability. Should do that next time.
I should have put an FMLA right then and there, but I didn't. Anywho. I don't even remember where I was going. She reported me to HR because, mind you, a student pissed in my trash can. So one day we were doing something for, mind you, I work in the Office of Admissions. So we handle incoming students who are applying, trying to come to Dillard. We don't do anything with current students. That is not our wheelhouse. Don't ask me about a current student because I promise you, I don't have any information on them. I only got the little kids that are applying. So we had to do something for one day. We were helping out. We had to do something for current students. We were helping current students get cleared, which had nothing to do with our department. We were doing extra work, stuff that didn't fall under my umbrella.
Okay.
So, sorry, I just want to make that clear. So, mind you, we were doing something and these returning students had to get cleared for the semester. They had to get all their documents, immunizations, financial aid, all that stuff in a row. And we're basically checking their lists, making sure they did all of it. Now, these students obviously wait till the last minute to do that. And if they're waiting till the last minute, they can't start their classes. So these kids are coming up with attitudes. I'm doing something that does not even fall under my department. So I also am irritated. Long story short, a student comes to me with an attitude. I know I look like a student, but I'm not a student, so you're not about to fucking play with me. So I check the student. I get her number. I get her student ID number. I get her name. I go to the dean of students. I tell the dean of students, you need to reprimand her. She's talking to me crazy. She actually ends up coming into the office when I was talking to the dean of students. And I was like, oh, this is her right here. Me and her get into it. We're going back and forth. In front of the dean of students. I'm like, you going to let this little child talk to me crazy? She's talking to me crazy. And I was like, this is insane. Okay? I'm paraphrasing the situation, but I'm like, you're gonna let this student talk to me crazy? And I know you're letting her talk to me crazy because in your head, in your reality, because I look so young, you think I'm a child like this little girl, but I'm not. So now I'm irritated because this girl's talking to me crazy and he's doing nothing about it. So, and this is like 2:00 in the day. I text my director. I text my supervisor. I'm like, hey, this is the situation that just happened. I'm irritated, and this is reminding me of the situation where this girl pissed in my trash can, and nothing was done then. Because the dean of students was the same person who should have reprimanded the student who pissed in my trash can, and he didn't. So I'm like, this is now reminding me of the time a student pissed in my trash can and nothing was done, and this girl's disrespecting me, and nothing's done again. I'm irritated. This work that we're doing today doesn't have anything to do with us. I'm going to take the rest of the day. I need it. Mental day. She doesn't respond to me. Okay? We go about our lives. That was like in January. Why I found out like a month ago, she reported me to HR for that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I texted her. I went to HR because she reported me a second time about something. And I went to HR about it. I was like, so she reported me for a second time. And so I was going to...
Did HR tell you?
No. So she told me about it the second time. The second time she told me she reported me to HR. And she was like, if you do it again, I'm going to have to terminate you. Terminate me, bitch? Who going to do the work around here?
All right. And then you should start reporting her. I start reporting her.
Exactly. So then I go up to HR and I'm like, okay, she told me that she reported me. Like, do I need to sign something? Do I get to tell my half of the story? Blah, 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 blah. And the HR director was basically like, well, it's not an official complaint. Like, it's not going on your record. I said, great. So I told her my side of the story of things. And then she brings up, she was like, well, what happened prior to with the first time she reported you to HR? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, on this instance, this day, talking about the situation with the student disrespecting me. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, she reported me for that? And she was like, yeah, she said you left without notifying her. I pulled up the text messages. I said, are you dicking me? The text message is right here of me telling her I was fucking leaving. And the bitch didn't fucking respond to me. And she was like, oh, well, she told us that you left without, notifying her. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I got so fucking irritated. Like, I got so angry, I started, like, tearing up. And the HR director, she was like, it's fine, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, this is weird as fuck because I feel like this bitch is out to get me. And the HR director tells me, she nods her head and she goes, she is. She nods her head and was like, she is. And I said, okay, it's time for me to pounce the fuck out of here. Then, okay, I gave her my 2 weeks. That's a lie. I didn't give her 2 weeks. I gave her 3 days. Good. On Friday, I told her, I said on Wednesday will be my last day. So I like gave her all my shit, blah, 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 blah. And she came in my office. She was like, you can do an exit interview with HR if you want, blah, 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 blah. She was like, just know that I'm putting you in the system as like rehireable. Because once you leave, like your supervisor can, like I'm putting you in the system as, rehireable. But if you want to do your exit interview with HR, you can. I was like, okay, gee, thanks. Why? One of my friends who works in HR texted me and was like, she did not put you in the system as rehireable.
I thought she did.
I was like, what a fake bitch. Right. Who does that?
Yeah.
Who does that? Who does that?
You should still write an email to HR and include her.
My email is no longer active, unfortunately.
From your personal email.
Maybe.
And you should write a Glassdoor review.
On Dillard or on her?
On Dillard.
Oh.
And say the supervisor of so-and-so.
Yeah.
And say, this is why you shouldn't work here, because the supervisor of so-and-so doesn't stick up for me.
I have never experienced, and there's other instances, but I have never experienced, like, somebody in the workspace being one way to your face and, like, literally, like, being out to get you behind closed doors.
She was a black woman?
Yes.
They ain't never beaten, the old black women ain't never beaten the charge.
They ain't never beaten the allegations. I'm telling you.
Let me work for a white man. Please.
Telling you. But the thing is, she wasn't even that old to be acting like that. She was like in her early 40s. Like she's still young. Like, bitch, why are you acting like that? I expect that from a 55 plus woman. You're 40, like 43. I don't know what, like, best of luck to her, because I really don't know what she's going to do in that office with those people who do not work.
They try to get them all fired, probably.
Right.
And then be like, oh. But on a positive note, you're away from them and those people, and you have a new job. Yay.
Thank goodness.
When do you start?
Please, everyone, all 5 listeners and Jordan, say a prayer for me that I actually like this job and they don't drive me insane.
Congratulations. I'm glad you're away from that toxic place.
Thank you.
You overstayed your welcome. Don't do that again. Okay.
I know. It was hard. I was like pulling teeth trying to get out of there.
But yeah. On a more movie note, have you watched any movies lately? Can we talk about them quickly?
Yes.
Briefly.
I, unlike Jordan, have seen You, Me, and Tuscany. You all must go see it immediately. If you haven't seen it, you must see it. It originally was supposed to be 1 day in theaters, but it's gotten a full theatrical release. You must.
Was it really supposed to be 1 day?
Yes. When it first, I remember like it was yesterday when they first started promoting this movie. I was like, I need to have my ass in that mother seat, because obviously 2 black people leads rom-com. Hello. Right. But then I remember them also saying it's going to be in theaters for 1 day. If you Google the movie poster, at the bottom of the movie poster, it says in theaters, April 10th only. Only in theaters, April 10th.
So I think they do that with all movies now, and that's what they got me too. But I think they mean only in theaters on April 10th.
No, it was supposed to be in theaters 1 day. You think I'm kidding? I'm so fucking serious. Don't make it.
I swear to. No, but I'm just saying, look up another movie poster. What's another movie? But that got me too when they started doing that. But how was it?
It was cute. It was cute. I liked it.
I'm not buying it.
I mean, it wasn't like groundbreaking. Like it reminded me of, I think it was similar to While You Were Sleeping. It was good. Like
interesting.
I didn't think it was gonna be like super freaking fantastic, but I liked it.
It was cute. Did you go with Mom?
Mm-hmm. It did.
But like, I don't think this is the right movie poster. But on here, you can't really see it. I'll screenshot it, but it says the drama opening only in theaters April 3rd. But obviously, they don't mean.
Oh.
I think their phrase is confusing. But anywho, do you believe in their chemistry? I think that guy's gay. Is he not gay?
I don't know what he is. I don't think he. Never mind.
I saw that said he don't like black women. I was like, he don't like black women. I didn't know he. I thought he liked men.
He likes black women.
I was like, I thought he liked men. I didn't even get on the race thing. I think he liked women. Period. I thought he was gay.
That's funny.
He always, and you know what I don't like about his face? He looks so Victorian. Like, I don't know.
There is something about his face that I don't like either. I think it's like the way he flares his nostrils.
Yeah. He's in Bridgerton, and then he was in Dungeons and Dragons. And in it he kind of, not the same role, but that same like
that same medieval
time period.
British,
yeah, that same time. Like he's like a knight in it. I'm just like, he's just got like that time period face, and that just seeing him in Italy or the fuck. Just
it's definitely the accent too.
Yeah,
but it was cute. It was like a little cheesy.
Yeah,
like that's. But it was.
I really do. She's so cute.
She was good. I don't think she's like that strong of an actress, but it also like it was a movie that didn't require that strong of acting.
I think I'm going to go to the movies tomorrow, and I might do a double feature. And I know one of them I want to watch the drama with Zendaya. Oh. And I actually want to watch a lot of shit in movie theaters. I want to watch the drama. I want to see Now You See... No, not Now You See Me. Catch Me If You Can. No. Ready or Not 2. That's like the it's a murder one. The girl marries into this rich family, and on their wedding night, they have to play this game. And the game she pulls is hide and go seek, and then she has to like survive the night. If they kill her, she dies. If she doesn't die, then they lose their powers because they worship a demon or the devil.
I'm no longer interested.
I know, but Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Buffy from Vampire, whatever her name is, Sarah
Michelle Gellar.
Michelle Gellar, thank you, is in it. So I do want to watch that. And then the girl from The Industry, she's in a movie that's basically Ready or Not as well. It's basically like a murder movie.
What's that movie? And it's like, it looks like a scary movie, so unfortunately I won't be able to see it. Mm-hmm. It's like two black girls and they're like burn victims, I think that's it, or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's it. Wait,
that movie looks almost good, but then it's scary, so then that's the takeaway for me. It's no longer.
You ever see?
No longer appeal.
This is so racist.
What is?
I'm like looking up The Industry and like the cast list, and Harper Stern, the black girl on the show, she's like the number one on the call sheet, and like her picture is on the second fucking row.
Oh, that is crazy. Yeah.
What the fuck? But she's in the movie They Will Kill You. Another light skinned girl.
I don't know. I think they're both brown. Maybe. That's brown the movie that I'm talking about?
I think so. It's a horror film. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically, I feel like it's basically Ready or Not. That same kind of vibe. I'm not sure what they're, why they're trying to kill somebody, but I feel like it's the same vibe.
Yes.
And then.
Is this it?
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
There's another movie that I'm talking about. It's not this. It is this, but then it's not this.
LOL. Then I don't know. It's not. Is it Ready or Not? Look up Ready or Not.
Okay. Is that a black movie?
No.
I'm talking about black.
I don't know what you're talking about. I want to see the drama. I'm gonna wait to see
You and Me in Tuscany.
I'm gonna add it to the list. I'm gonna wait to see Michael.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see it, but then a part of me doesn't.
I feel like I should see in theaters because I feel like if I wait till I get home, I'm not gonna watch it. Devil Wears Prada comes out if it's not already out already.
I'm not gonna go see that.
Why not?
I'll tell you why.
You didn't watch the first one.
I have seen the first one enough. Get the hell out of here.
You didn't like it.
I don't love the movie. No.
Okay.
I don't like that she quits the job. Bitch, if you don't get to work, and don't she get back with that boy?
It's up in the air, but I think it's assumed that they get back together. I hope they don't.
Hell no.
But we shall see the second one if they got back together.
But I'm just like, I just don't believe in movies having a remake or a sequel 20 fucking years after the first one came out. I know. Because it's never good. Yeah. I can't think of a movie that did a sequel 20 years after the original and it was good. Zoolander 2, that was trash. Coming to America 2, trash. I can't think of a one that actually did good. They just be so corny. And they try to stuff 1,000 different cameos from like celebrities in there, and there's never really a plot, and it's just like the plot doesn't make any sense. Like I just don't see it being good. I hope they prove me wrong, but I'll have to wait and see when it comes on streaming.
I still need to watch Freaky Friday too. I wonder if that was any good. I forget that.
Right. I didn't like the plot to Freaky Friday. I thought that was ridiculous. The stepson, boyfriend of the wife's children. Why? Jamie Lee Curtis going into her step-granddaughter body. What? That's stupid. That's dumb.
That's dumb. And what else do I want to watch? Yeah.
No, it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out until May. The movie that I'm talking about.
What's
it called? I don't know.
What? You looking at it?
I just remembered though that it doesn't come out until May. I think. Fuck. Is God? This is it. That's what it's called. Is God is.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen this one. They look cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Vivica Fox. Oh, Janae Monáe. Sterling K. Brown. He's the monster, whatever that means.
Oh. Okay, it says it's just a thriller. If it's a thriller, I'll watch it. But if it's a horror.
Okay, I never seen this. Redemption, Revenge, Rage, Is God. Is God is only in theaters. But see, you see, it says it right there. Redemption Rage is God Is only in theaters May 15th. But I think they're saying only in theaters, comma, May 15th.
Well, they need to work on their punctuation because that's confusing.
No, it is confusing because they got me because they only started saying that after COVID. What they did? No, because everything used to go straight to streaming. But they're like, come to the movie theater now.
Said no.
It's only in theaters.
No, that's not.
No, to the girl. No, it's because we couldn't go to the movie theater, so now they say only in theaters. So they don't mean literally. They don't mean that. Just
and when I saw, maybe something. Damn, I feel like an idiot. Fuck.
Okay, you can go comment on it.
I'm not deleting my TikTok. I stand by.
Yeah, don't delete it. Yeah. The sentiment.
Right. They went and saw it though. My thought was when it was coming out and they were like only in theaters April 10th. I was like, of course. Yes, I was like, of course they're making the black movie only in theaters for one day. Of course they're not giving a black movie the full theatrical release. Not they just fucking me up on the punctuation.
Yeah. It's a confusing wording. I get confused when I do it too.
Yeah, that's really confusing.
And just to get, I saw one battle after the other. Very offended by the movie. I just want to say that.
Oh, really?
Very offended by Tiana Taylor's character.
What is that movie even about?
It's about Tiana Taylor and
Leonardo
DiCaprio. They are activists or what's extreme activists, whatever, and they're trying to stop
vigilantes.
Not vigilantes, but I don't know. Vigilantes to me means one step lower than superheroes. But just like radical. They're part of like not the KKK, group. Like the Black Panthers, but not the Black Panthers or whatever. We're like a radical group. But they're like trying to.
Leonardo DiCaprio's character is part of a radical Afrocentric liberation group.
Yeah, like a liberation. So they're like in the beginning they're attacking like an ICE camp.
Okay.
Where all the immigrants. So but they like do stuff like that. So they're like activists and they're like pro fuck America. So they meet. Tiana Taylor's part of this group, and then Leo is the bomb guy. And
his
then
name is Leonardo.
I know, but it just sounded crazy. But off the bat, they get together. She's like, "You like black girls?" It's terrible. They just start fucking. They start fucking, and then when she was like breaking out these people at one of these camps, she ran into this guy who was in charge of it. He's like in the military, and he's like, "Okay, baby girl," or something like that. And because he said some cutesy name, she was like, "You know what? Jerk off your penis." I'm not joking. What? She's like, pull your penis out and get hard. And
she said, "I'm not joking."
I'm not joking. And she's like, get hard. And then so I was so confused by that scene, but people were saying it was because like he called her baby, and in order to like demean him, she sexually demeaned him and whatever. So now he has a full on hard on, right? But now he has a legit hard on for her. So she's not wearing a mask throughout this whole fucking thing. So he eventually finds her, and he's like, "Come back to my hotel."
Is this same person Leonardo DiCaprio, or is somebody else?
No. Leo's great.
Oh.
Her and Leo are having a lover relationship. So, but this military guy that he follows her. He's obsessed with her. He finds her trying to do another little bomb thing. He's like, "Coming back to my room, or I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna send you to jail." She goes back. They have sex. So. But the sex that they have seems like she's in charge. It seems consensual. But people are saying like it wasn't consensual. She just did it together. But I'm like, you guys aren't portraying it like that. So
needs to be black and white, baby.
Yeah, it's gray as fuck. But anywho, so she gets pregnant, and then the little light skinned girl in the movie is
her daughter.
It's her daughter. Leo raises the child, but it's actually the military guy. Okay. Years later. Well, then Tiana Taylor's character gets caught. The whole group goes down, and then she flees. So Leo is left to Leo and his baby, the baby girl, go on a run. They redo their identities, whatever. 15, 16 years later, she's in high school now. The military guy is full on racist. He's trying to join a white supremacy group called White Christmas or something like that, or Santa. But they do a full background check. One of the questions: have you ever had a relationship with a black woman? Never. Never done it. But he knew that she was pregnant at the time. So now he's trying to track down that baby to kill her so he can join this white supremacy group. Oh, wow. The group who's still in operation, but Leo and the daughter aren't really a part of it. He's been low key training for this day. Like he's just like he's like a sleeper cell agent. Like they call him one day and it's like rendezvous is activated, Tinder pot 5, whatever the fuck. And he's like, oh shit. So like basically the military so he got away with his crimes in the past, but now they're coming to get him, but for the daughter. And so they're basically on the run. But Leo's character is a really bad, like, political activist or whatever. He just, like, doesn't remember any of the code names. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's running around in a robe the whole time. But anywho, the second half of the movie, I liked it. I was like, okay, I like it. That first half with Tiana Taylor, I think that was a crime against black people, and I think it set us back.
I was just about to say, the way you're describing it, it sounds like a fetish porno. It sounds like a guy, like, this is written by a guy who... It's maybe secretly racist, but like secretly wants to have sex with a white woman.
Bubble Bath. It's written by her husband.
Bubble Bath.
Or Bubble Bath. Maya.
Oh, Maya Rudolph.
Yeah, it's written by him. Or he's either wrote it, he's a director, whatever. He won the whatchamacallit for it. Yeah.
This is Maya Rudolph. Oh, it all makes sense now.
and then he got on there and said it when he won his Oscar, or whatever. He said that he did this for his future kids. So I was like, so what?
What? Did he say that?
He said, I wrote this for my kids so they can be activists. I don't know. But like, Jade, like, I don't understand the meaning of the movie, because it's the meaning of the movie, don't fuck with black women, because one day you might want to join a white supremacy group. And
right. This whole, as you described it, sounds like a whole like fan fiction.
Jade, it is so bad. Tiana Taylor's character.
It's weird.
Yeah, no, it literally is. Tiana Taylor's character. I know people were trying to say that he was trying to make it seem like Tiana Taylor character was like being preyed upon by this, but it felt like she was being over sexualized. And then she even says to Leo, you like black girls? Hey daddy, you like black girls? She comes on to Leo very strong, and it's just, I was like, and she can't be sexualized, but what are we putting into the world here?
I mean, yeah, and it really sounds like a bad skit in a porno.
No, and it's like the takeaway is too up in the air. And if I'm a racist, my takeaway is black women are horny and don't fuck with them because I want to watch.
Black women are Jezebels.
Yeah, exactly. So it wasn't.
Where does Regina Hall come into this?
Girl, barely in it, but she's also part of the group.
See, you know what I thought it was? I don't know what I thought. I thought Regina Hall was somehow the mixed race girl. I thought Regina Hall was her mother. And I guess I thought Leo was the dad. But Leo starts dating Tiana Taylor.
Tiana, oh yeah.
That's what I just thought.
No, she just, she is the one, she was in the group in the beginning, and then she's the one that picks up the daughter in the end and like helps, because her and Leo get separated. Because they get the call at different times. Okay. And yeah. But the guy who played the racist man, what's his name? He ate that shit up. I heard he's a terrible man.
Oh, really? So he wasn't acting.
I think he's just like violent. But bitch, like Sean Penn, he won an Oscar for it. He deserved that Oscar. He ate that shit up. He like was.
That's who he plays in this.
Yeah, he plays. So yeah, he has the relationship with Tiana. And her name was Perfida. I can't even pronounce it. It was just stupid. It was crazy, and I was like, "Is this her real name, or is this an alias?" No, it was Perfidia Beverly. What was it? Perfidia Beverly
Hills. That's crazy. Yes. Not Perfidia Beverly Hills.
Girl, piss me off.
No fucking way.
And then one of the people she was on the team with is called Jiggly Pussy. I said, are these their aliases? Because when I heard Jiggly Pussy, I'm like, okay, maybe this is her alias. But then Perfidia Beverly Hills. I'm like, is this bitch real name? And then she be saying it. I'm like, of course y'all going to jail. She's not wearing, none of them wearing masks, and she's literally saying her fucking name out loud. I was like, what did you think? Also,
no, this is actually kind of terrible. I have to watch this movie because this actually sounds so terrible. Perfidia Beverly Hills is crazy work.
I liked it. I don't think it deserved an Oscar, but I did like the film. But also the little Spanish guy that was in the movie, he ate that thing down. I loved him. He was a very nice man.
Oh,
I think he was up for an Oscar. I kind of wanted him to win too. Yeah, he was up for an Oscar. I wanted him to win.
What did he do in the movie?
So after they started their new life, he was the daughter's like karate coach. But did they live in California? But he had his own like activism shit going on his damn self. And he was Spanish, and he was protecting his people, but he helped Leo get back with his daughter. He was very helpful.
Yeah.
But very, very like, I don't think that movie deserved an Oscar. I think in the future we're gonna look back on this and someone's gonna write an article about it. But also, I really want to watch Hamlet. It's on my to watch list. I heard it was a really beautiful movie, and if I watch it and I'm like, damn, this one should have got an Oscar, I'm gonna be very upset.
It just sounds like a typo.
Hamlet, yeah. It's so it's William Shakespeare
It has something to do with the movie Hamlet. It does.
No, but yeah, but it's based
on I don't know.
It's based on William Shakespeare and his wife, their love life, and their two kids. William Shakespeare and his wife, Angus, celebrate the birth of their son, Hamlet. That's his name. However, when tragedies strike and Hamlet dies at a young age, it inspires Shakespeare to write his timeless masterpiece, Hamlet.
Oh.
And I heard
first of all, why are they acting like we got all that fucking info on Shakespeare? We don't know if he had a wife and his kid died. We don't know nothing about that.
Right. Well, we could just look it up. That's a Google search. But see, to me, those are the type of movies.
They honestly really might. I have no idea.
Those are the type of movies I think should win Oscars. And I don't know where we've come so far. I don't know why battle after one better after.
It's a gamble every year. The movie that's always supposed to win never wins.
Yeah.
They haven't done it. They haven't gotten it right since The Shape of Water.
$20 a fish. $20 a fish. It's a great movie though.
Fantastic film.
But yeah, we need to watch some more movies. We're an hour in, guys. So it's because we haven't met in a while. Sorry, it's a long one.
Speaking of toxic, because remember when we were talking about this word toxic, that's how I'm putting it all back together. Think of toxic. Think high school clique. Think the four most beautiful and most popular girls in school. Think toxic, terrible friendships. Think the lonely, homely, quiet, nerdy, mousy girl in the hallway. Think murder, but make it an accident. Think high school prank gone wrong. Think HBIC, the leader of the clique, is crazy. Think candy that little kids eat and can potentially murder somebody. Think Charles Manson, unfortunately. Yeah. And that brings us to, drumroll please, Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker, Speed Racer. I know those aren't the words, but
yeah. Are those a real thing? Jawbreakers?
Yeah. I don't know if I haven't seen one in a long time.
Right, I feel like I haven't seen them in so long I forgot they existed. But I guess they are a real thing. Okay. The film follows the flawless four, the most popular girls at Reagan High School, who cover up the murder of fellow member Elizabeth Liz Preur after a kidnapping prank on her 17th birthday goes awry. When Fern Mayo encounters the trio staging a crime scene with her body, Courtney Shane, played by Rose McGowan, and Marcy Fox. When Fern Mayo encounters the trio staging a crime scene with her body, Courtney Shane, played by Rose McGowan, and Marcy Foxy Fox blackmail her into joining their group, causing Julie Freeman, another member of the group, to question her place within the clique. The film is a 1999 American black comedy.
Why gotta be black?
Race?
Right.
Written and directed by Darren Steen. Or Stein. I don't know.
Steen. Who knows? Very Steen, very Stein.
Let's see. Writer-director Darren Stein initially conceived the screenplay for Jawbreakers as a horror film about a prank gone awry, which it kind of is, but whatever.
It is. Sure.
I guess more horror, less high school.
Oh.
He says, I went to an all-boys school. I only got the apprehend co-ed educational teenage culture through movies like Carrie or Heathers or movies from John Hughes. So I was like, oh, that's cool. The main girl gets kidnapped. That would be a really great idea for a horror movie. What if the girls who kidnapped her are like the Heathers, that type? The trio of really bitchy girls and she accidentally dies. That's the horror of it all, he says. The director also explained his concept for the film as the Jawbreaker just came to represent the duality of the poppy sweetness of the girls of high school and of youth versus the whole idea that this could break your jaw. Like they're sweet and cuddly, but they could kill you. The director brought his script to executives at Columbia TriStar Productions, whoever they are, who agreed to finance the film if he could cast Natalie Portman, Kate Winslet, or Rose McGowan in the film.
Oh.
They said, you give us one of these three, and we'll finance your movie. And which one did he get?
Rose McGowan.
That's right. You didn't seem very
Yay.
You said it.
I wasn't.
I know you weren't.
I know it wasn't Natalie Portman. Kate Winslet. Which one's Kate Winslet?
That's the one in Titanic.
Oh.
Definitely couldn't see her.
Okay,
this definitely was not the film for her. Rose McGowan, of course. The fourth Charmed sister in Charmed.
Yes. Courtney.
Yeah. The role of Julie originally went to Rachel Lee Cook. That's our girl from She's All That, Lainey Boggs. That's who that is. Who eventually was replaced with Rebecca Gayheart, who's the girl who plays Julie currently. Because the producers felt that Rachel, the girl who they kicked out, did not have the right chemistry with the two other actresses.
Okay.
Gayheart, who plays Julie, had auditioned for the roles of Fern and Marcy before she was selected for Julie. Marilyn Manson, who was dating Rose McGowan, agreed to appear in the film in a non-speaking cameo role.
He is such a jump scare.
Oh my god. It made me feel a little bit better that they were dating at the time, and that's why he did the movie. Because I thought they met from this movie and started dating after. Because I knew they dated. I remember that being a thing. But it also made me uncomfortable because I was like, why did whatever the fuck his name is, Marilyn Manson agree to be in a movie where he rapes a 17-year-old girl? I was like, that kind of really speaks to your character. But I guess if he was doing it as a favor to his girlfriend who's in the movie, I guess it makes it a little bit better.
What a creepy fucking face.
What a horror.
Like, horror. He is my sleep demon.
No, seriously. I don't know how she was dating him.
How do they... I don't know why anyone finds him attractive.
I
it's a certain
can't understand it.
That's like, that's like a mental illness. No offense.
You've got a point there. Jawbreakers was filmed at locations in and around Los Angeles area in 1998. Principal photography began on January 18th, 1998 and concluded on March 10th. Reagan High School was actually University High School in West Los Angeles. If we have any people who live in Los Angeles and, you feel inclined, this information is for you. Because it's not for us. Yeah. Reagan High School was actually University High School in West Los Angeles with cafeteria scenes filmed at Notre Dame High, a school in Sherman Oaks. The diner that the girls drive up to at the beginning of the film is Johnny Broilers in Downey, California, the filming site for many film and television productions. McGowan based her performance on some lady, Jean Tierney's psychotic character in Leave Her to Heaven. It's a movie from the 40s. We don't know it. But that's what she based her shit on. Let's see. The costumes were designed by Vicky Boret, who drew from 1980s and 1950s area fashion, blended with elements like plaid skirts and all bright candy colors to evoke, the Jawbreakers. They were all in like colorful, colors because the Jawbreaker was colorful. To accompany the release of the film, Imperial Teens, that's a band, Imperial Teens, song Yo Ho. So their song Yo Ho's music video featured Rose McGowan as her character Courtney harassing the band members with Jawbreakers.
Oh, cute. Bring it back.
Yeah, absolutely. And budget.
I don't know why I feel like this movie's older than 1999. But I'm going to say 20 million.
No.
10 million.
No.
Am I going in the right direction?
Yes.
15.
Said you were going in the right direction. So you were from 20 to 10.
I didn't know if So
for whatever reason,
it could be in that space.
Right direction meant you were going the right. Thank you.
5.
No.
3.
3.5 million.
That's it? Damn.
Dollars. Box office.
I did read somewhere that they shot this movie in like a month or something, or a week.
I literally just told you that principal photography took place on January 18th, 1998 to March 10th. That was in my notes.
How many?
Huh?
January to March? You said January to March?
Yeah.
I heard it was shorter than that.
Not according to Wikipedia, bitch.
Okay. January. February. I mean, that's pretty quick.
That's 3 months.
2.5 months.
I think that's average time for like a rom-com for sure. 3 months, that's it. That's all it takes.
It's crazy. 3 months to make magic. Okay. And then the box office, 20 million.
No.
Actually, scratch that. 7.
You're closer, but not quite.
10.
No.
4.
Unfortunately, you're still not there yet.
1.
$3.1 million.
What was the budget again?
The budget was 3.5.
So not a profit?
Not at all. The film received negative reviews from critics and was a box office failure.
Haters.
Yes. Despite, however, Rose McGowan was nominated for the MTV, they act like it's an Oscar. It's not. Was nominated for the MTV Movie Award for Best Villain at the 1999 MTV Movie Awards.
Facts.
Initially panned by critics, of course, the film has become a cult classic in the years since its release. Do you remember when we were younger and,
When we were young, yes. Tell a story.
You already know.
Yeah.
When Blockbuster and Hollywood Videos was still around and we were in that bitch, I'm pretty sure it was the Hollywood Videos on Broad Street, and we were in there picking up our Friday night DVDs, and we pulled out Jawbreakers because for whatever reason, we unfortunately, I think we had already even seen the movie, which was also bad because this is like 2004.
Yeah, probably
pre Katrina, so we're like 8, 7. I think we had already seen the movie. We plucked Jawbreakers from the shelves. Dad's like, okay, cool, because we're with our father, and that's why we were like, we can get away with this. We can get away with picking up this R-rated film. And we bring it to the register, and that little fucking pipsqueak at the fucking register, that op-ass bitch, tells our fucking father before he fucking swipes
I can hear him saying it.
He's like, oh, this movie is rated R. And then Dad turns to us, and he's like, oh, he says the movie's rated R. And we had to fake, and we're like, oh, we had no idea. And then we turn around and bring it back to the shelf, and we're like, fuck! Fuck it!
Fucking asshole.
Fucking god damn it, are you fucking kidding me, you fucker? You ruined a whole fucking Friday night!
It was a black boy. I remember that. And I just remember him kind of like whispering to Dad. He's like, oh yeah, I don't know if they should watch this. It's like a rated R.
Like, mind your business!
Business.
How do you know it's not for our dad? Okay?
What a fun thing to do, to go to a store, walk around, be like, what movie you want to watch tonight? And that's the movie you watch. You don't spend 4 or 5 hours trying to figure out what fucking movie you want to watch.
Right.
You go somewhere and you pick it out, and that's the movie you're gonna watch for the fucking weekend. You better fucking enjoy it, bitch.
Right. What a concept.
Oh, bring it back.
What a lost art.
Lost art. Oh, that was so fun. It was just exciting.
Right. And fuck that kid who was working the fucking cash register at Hollywood video stores. Yes. I hope he's doing terribly. Just kidding. Right. I hope he's doing okay.
I'm sure he's doing fine, but he tried to stop us from getting into our movie bag.
Right.
Look at us now, sir. You can't stop this.
Right. And look at us now. Yeah. Look at us now. You couldn't hold us back.
Nice try.
Yeah, nice try. Only he could see us now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were so close. I felt like we were literally like hitting the finish line. Like, here, victory, here it comes. We were like, we gave it to Dad. And he was like, oh yeah, sure. I don't give a fuck, of course, because he's freaking oblivious. And that little freaking snake at that register said, oh, this is an R-rated movie. Fuck you. Who cares? You're not our fucking dad.
Did I ask you to give the ratings of the movie, or did I ask you to scan it?
Right, exactly. I'm sorry. We didn't ask you for your opinion on your thoughts on whether we should be able to watch this movie or not.
Right.
I couldn't believe he did that. What does it matter to you? You're like 17. Who cares? Why do you care what we're doing?
Right. Like, what? Why are you doing your job? What the fuck? Crazy.
We're with an adult. Also, like, we're with a chaperone.
The nerve of him. I guess I remember that vividly. Also, before we forget, and before we begin, don't forget to rate, subscribe, download, tell your friends, retweet us, follow us on Instagram, TikTok. What else we got? Please don't spoil the movie. Check out our website. But yeah, check us out. Yeah, and if you're new here, I saw some. I saw some more downloads recently. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
we're usually more on time, but
life be life.
Yes.
Cast Rose McGowan as Courtney Shane. Oh, not her title character is clickable. That's iconic. You can click on the name of her character. Her character has a Wikipedia page.
Oh.
And nobody else does. Rebecca Gayheart as Julie Jules Freeman. Julie Benz as Marcy Foxy Fox. Foxy's her nickname. Judy Gear as Fern Violette Mayo. Chad Christ, what an interesting name, as Zach Tartak, whatever. Let's see. Charlotte Ayana as Elizabeth Liz Purr. Ethan Erickson as Dean Sanders. Ethan Erickson as Dean Sanders. Pam Grier as Detective Vera Cruz. I also want to point out, if you ever watch a movie, and there is a detective role.
Oh.
9 times out of 10, but almost 10 out of 10, that detective is going to be a Black woman. I assure you.
She's so gorgeous.
It will almost always be a Black woman, no matter what you're watching. From
she's so
95 to 2026, Black woman detective. That's what they're going to give you.
She's so gorgeous, though.
She is. And Carol Kane as Miss Sherwood. And Marilyn Manson as the stranger. Tatiana Ali as Brenda.
Yeah. All right. So the movie begins with a voiceover by a character named Fern we haven't been introduced to yet. But the image we see is 4 hot, beautiful young girls walking down the hall. They're strutting in a Instagram filter that looks very grady, and it feels like it's not 1999.
The Flawless Four.
So Fern tells us that these are
Reagan High School.
Yes, these are the popular girls at the school. The Flawless Four. There's 4 members. One of the members Fern is obsessed with, and her name is
Elizabeth
Liz. Liz is not just a regular popular girl. She is a lovely person. Not only she's rich, she's popular, she's beautiful, but she's actually genuinely nice. In the beginning scene, we see Fern walking in front of them. She drops her school books. the three girls walk in front of her, and Liz stays behind to help her pick up her books. Very nice girl.
Fern said it was the kindest thing that anyone had ever done for her.
She's so creepy. It's
so sad.
Poor thing.
Someone helping you to pick up your books is the kindest thing that someone has ever done for you.
High school's hard. It's crazy. I really like their outfits here, but I think Liz throws it off because she looks like a Stepford wife.
Yes. Why did they put her in the outfit?
Yeah, I was like, okay, why are you dressed like you're about to get married off?
No, yeah, they're all dressed in unison, and then there's Liz, and she's not matching.
It's like she could go to church after this. It's pissing me off.
Oh, she was Miss Teen USA 1993. Go ahead, girl.
Okay, really, Liz.
Mm-hmm. The girl who plays Liz, yeah.
But the other members of the group, Puerto Rican.
She was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Okay, she's Puerto Rican. The other members of the group is Julie. She's popular because of her looks, and she's also best friends with Liz, genuine friends. Then we have Queen Bee, Courtney. She reigns with an iron fist. She's terrifying. And then we have her...
A devil in heels, they call her.
A devil in heels. And then we have her little airhead follower, her Marcy, who also goes by Foxy, which I like to call her Foxy. But that is the crew. The next scene we see is Liz is peacefully in bed, sleeping on a Saturday morning, and she's woken up by burglars breaking into her room. They're stuffing a Jawbreaker in her mouth. They're taping off her legs. They're roping her up, and they have masks on, and they take her outside. They stuff her in the trunk, and then we see the masked kidnappers. They take their mask off, and it reveals to be her best friends. Happy birthday, bitch. It's our birthday celebration. They're kidnapping her for fucking fun. That's how you want to wake up on your birthday, your 17th birthday, right?
Totally.
Kidnapped in bed.
That's right. So the girls are driving with the top down in Courtney's convertible. They're laughing. They're like, oh my God, Liz is gonna die. And Courtney's like, I wish I had friends that would do this for me on my 17th birthday. And I'm like, bitch, murder you? That's crazy. And their whole plan is to basically tie Liz up, like attach her to like the flagpole at school, rip her clothes off or something like that. And apparently this will be funny.
And then bring her to brunch first, though, obviously.
Huh?
Give her breakfast first, Abby.
Oh, obviously. So, this is their plan while Liz is tied up and gagged in the trunk of Courtney's car. And as they're driving, they pull into a diner, I guess to commemorate the moment, get some Polaroid pictures, snap a little 1, 2, 3. And so they pull up to this diner. Or maybe that's where they were going to tie her to the flagpole.
That's where they're going to have breakfast. Oh, what did they were going to have? They said we were going to have pancakes, and then after they were going to tie her to the flagpole.
They were going to have her. They're
going to eat first. That's what
they were going to get her out of the trunk and have her eat?
Yeah.
And then tie her up?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
That's what they said.
So they open up the trunk. They go to this diner. I guess they're going to have breakfast. Which kind of, I just feel like it takes away from the plan. It's like, we tied you up and we gagged you. Now we're going to untie you and ungag you and bring you breakfast. But then tie you back up and gag you again to attach you to a flagpole. You get what I'm saying. So they get to the diner. Courtney opens up the trunk, or tells one of the girls to open up the trunk while she has her Polaroid, and she's going to take a picture of Liz's face in shock, surprise. Marcy opens up the trunk to find that Liz is unfortunately dead. Courtney's dumbass took a Jawbreaker the size of a golf ball, probably bigger than a golf ball, and shoved it down her throat. And obviously in the car, moving and grooving, she swallowed it, choked, and died in the trunk.
Right, and they put tape on her mouth.
And they taped her mouth. So yeah, there was no way.
Tied her hands.
Yeah, she was immobile. She couldn't do anything. So they open up the trunk, and her body is already cold, already blue, and they are stunned. And Julie and Marcy are like, Courtney, what's in her throat? What's wrong with her? Is this part of the plan? And Courtney's like, it was just supposed to be a fun prank. And they're like, Courtney, what's wrong with her? And Courtney's like, bitch, she is dead. Right. And they're like, no. There's no way. And Courtney's like, I don't know what to tell y'all. She is deceased. And so now, cut to, we get a little intro. We get the opening credits. And now the girls have transitioned back into Courtney's convertible. And now they are freaking out hysterically. They're like, what the hell are we gonna do? Our best friend is dead. And Marcy's freaking out. She's hysterical. Julie is in disbelief. And Courtney, she being the leader, her wheels are turning. She's like, how can we fix this? And Julie,
I'm not going down for this.
She's like, I'm not going down for this. Julie's like, what are you talking about, Courtney? We need to call somebody. We need to call the police. And Courtney's like, bitch, are you stupid? We ain't calling the police. And then Julie was like, it's an accident. Like, they will understand. Like, we have to do something now. And then Julie's like, no, Courtney's like, we are going to do something now. And Courtney's like, I'm going to call the school, tell them that Liz is sick and she's at home with the flu, and that'll give us more time to figure this all out. And Julie's like, y'all can't be serious. Marcy will do anything Courtney says, so she's going along with it. Courtney calls up the school. She tells Mrs. I think Sherwood, whatever. The school principal that Liz is sick. She pretends to be Liz's mother. She calls the school, tells her that Liz is sick, and she won't come in today. And if one of her friends could deliver her school work assignments, that'd be very helpful. And she hangs up.
Perfect.
And Marcy's like, oh my God, Miss Courtney, you're just so in control. And Courtney's like, I know. Fast forward, they arrive at Reagan High School, their school, and Courtney looks both of them in the eyes. She said, look, our friend Liz is dead, and that sucks. But what we're all going to do is we're going to step out of that car, walk through those double doors, and we're going to strut our shit like it's nobody's business, like it is just another day. Do you understand me? Marcy, she's in line. She nods her head. Julie's like, whatever. So they do just that. They walk through the double doors of Reagan High School and they strut their stuff like it's any other day.
Period. They look amazing. Great colors. Great color scheme. And then they go straight to the bathroom. They go in there. They kick everybody out. They are running the school. Now they're really mean girls. Like everyone like worships them. Yeah. I was surprised to see like everyone like be scared of them. Even like the goth chicks are scared of them. Right. Like no one.
And the goth chicks are scared of no one.
No one, exactly. So they're in the bathroom, and Courtney once again says, okay, let's just act like today's normal, what we would normally do. They do like a face check, they put their lipstick back on, and then the assistant principal, Miss Sherwood, walks in. She's like, hey girls, Liz is not here today. Courtney, can you come get her school books or homework after class? Courtney's like, yeah. Courtney's like, perfect, yes. So after school, so they go on about that. We see like a little montage of them in class sitting down and going through their day. Whatchamacallit's, I forgot whatchamacallit's in here. The black girl, what's her name?
Tatiana Ali as Brenda.
Yeah. Did you hear the story that she said someone on set bullied her?
For the 5 minutes that she's in this movie? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Ooh. She said, I don't know who it was, but she said Rose,
now, Rose can't be bullying nobody the way she be talking about Alyssa Milano was bullying her.
Hold on. I was going to say she was the one that came to her defense.
Okay.
She stuck up for her.
Good.
But it had to be one of the top one. I don't know if it had to be either Rebecca Grayhart or Judy Greer, I think.
Right.
She said someone on set was bullying her. But she said the bully tried her like in front of everybody one time, and Rose was like, absolutely not.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Absolutely not. Oh. Not up in here.
Aww.
But yeah, we see, what's her name? The black girl?
Tatiana Ali. Brenda.
We see Tatiana Ali. Yeah, we see her. She's in class with people. It was like, when I saw her, I was like, is this like Gabrielle Union was not right. in the mix yet?
she hadn't hit 10 things I hate about you, and she's all that hadn't come out yet.
Right. But we see them in class. They're pretending to be normal. They're in science class. Even what's her name? I call her Foxy, but Marcy is in class. They're dissecting eggs or doing something with eggs, and she gets like a stillborn egg that's red, to signify the fact that home ec. Oh yeah, to signify the fact that they just killed somebody. It's a rough day. So at the end of the day, they reconvene and they chit chat and they discuss what their story is going to be. So Courtney comes up with this idea that this is the story that Liz was raped, that Liz is secretly is a horny student, and she likes to go fucking and having sex with strange men, and she brought the wrong guy home, and he raped her and he killed her. And she's secretly a rebellious and promiscuous girl, which is very different from what everyone else knows about her. And Julie's
Courtney
like, no one's gonna believe that.
Loves this concept because she secretly hates the Liz. She hates that everyone thinks Liz is so sweet and kind. So this reality where she's actually like a secret
whore, right? Also, I kind of low-key think Courtney, I don't think she killed her on purpose, but I do think she often wished, I feel like she wished that she was dead. I feel like she manifested her death.
Probably.
I feel like she when she saw her dead, she was like, oh, dreams do come true. I feel like she wanted her to die, and I feel like she low-key is happy that.
Well, because she adjusted to everything pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly. She's been playing this story in her head for a while. So Courtney's coming up with this plan. Julie's like, well, that's fucking crazy, and Marcy's like, that's fucking amazing. But the bell rings, and they're like, oh shit, we forgot to go get the homework from the assistant principal. While they're trying to go run to get the homework, Fern Mayo, who's obsessed with Julie, stops by the principal's office and says, obsessed with Liz, stops by the principal's office and asks the principal, hey, are you chaperoning this event? And Fern looks so innocent and happy when she says yes. Then the principal's like, hey, do you know where Liz lives? And Fern's like, yeah, I'm obsessed with her. The principal's like, what? The bitch is so weird. And she's like, will you bring the homework to her? And she's like, yeah, I absolutely will fucking do that. I'm dying to meet this bitch and have some one-on-one time with her. So Fern is going to bring Liz's homework back to her house. Courtney and them, they try to find the principal. They find Mrs. Shepard, the assistant principal. It doesn't really matter. But she's leaving. She's like, I gave the homework to Fern because y'all took too long. And they're like, oh, fuck. We need to get there before Fern gets there because we have this girl in the trunk. I don't even know why they have a debrief after school if you got a dead bitch in your trunk. She's just rotting back there. Get her home. What are you guys having a discussion for? I thought they were at lunch or something. I was like, school's over? You guys are chit-chatting right now? But they're like, okay, we need to hurry up, get back home so we can place Liz's body to make it look like she was raped before anyone can discover it. Also, Liz's parents are out of town. That's why they're able to go in and out the house without being discovered.
So once the girls have formulated their plan, and they try to hurry up and get to Liz's house before Fern Mayo gets there. They get there, they're taking the car out of the body. They're dragging it up the stairs. Courtney and Marcy get the body on the bed. They rip off Liz's panties. They put her in a compromising position to make it look like she was raped. And poor Julie is really struggling with this whole thing. Obviously, so they just murdered her best friend. So while the girls memory lane over there, while the girls are fixing Liz's body to make it look like she's been raped, Julie is looking at all of the pictures on Liz's dresser and her cards and her perfume and all of her memories, and she picks up this one card that has I don't know what you would call it.
Voice, a verse recording.
Yeah, when you open up
you press
a card,
a button and you record something.
Yeah, and it says something like in Easy A. When she opens up the card and it's, I got a pocket full of sunshine. I know.
But this one you can record yourself when you press a button.
Right.
Like a Build-A-Bear.
Right, exactly. So what happens is Julie's sitting on the dresser. She finds this card. It opens up and it's Liz's voice. And it says, what are you doing to me? And apparently the card is from her birthday last year, where they also pulled a prank on her last year. And I guess in the midst of them recording,
kidnapped her.
Yeah, they kidnapped her. The recording says, why are you doing this to me? What are you doing to me? And Julie and Marcy hear this and they're like, what the fuck? Because, they hear a dead girl's voice. Yeah. And they're like, please stop, touching shit and focus here on the dead body. Meanwhile, Fern Mayo has arrived at the home. And she's walking through the garden. She's taking it all in because she's obsessed with Liz. She's taking in the garden and the steps and the house and everything. And she enters the home unannounced. And she hears the scream that Marcy makes when Julie opened up the card that had Liz's voice in it. And Fern is like, Liz, is that you? So she starts walking upstairs. Meanwhile, the girls are kind of having a spat. And Julie's like, look, I don't want any part of this. I told you this, Courtney. I don't want any part of this. And Courtney's basically like, bitch, we're here. Like, I'm trying to protect us and you're being ungrateful. Meanwhile, Marcy's like, I hear something. And Courtney's like, stop being paranoid. It's nothing. Courtney takes the card out of either Marcy or Julie's hand that records the message. And when she snatches it out of, I guess, Marcy's hand, she turns to Marcy and she says, Marcy, calm down. I killed Liz. I killed the Queen Bee. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
That's what she says. Okay.
Ooh, crazy bitch.
Which I thought was also, like a random thing to say. I don't think they put that in.
So crazy.
They did not put that in organically at all. I was like, that was so terribly placed. I killed Liz. Also, I killed the Queen Bee.
I killed the Queen Bee.
I'm like, also, okay, bitch. Julie, I killed her too. The fuck? I was here.
Julie makes an important note. She's like, you can't just fix someone's body in a rape position and think that's the cops are just going to believe that. You can't just like put her legs wide open and be like, she was raped, done, bye. Right. Like, she's like, that's ridiculous. But Courtney's wheels are turning. She's like, bitch, I already got that.
Right. She's like, I've already got that figured out. I'm 20 steps ahead of you.
Yeah. Like, don't you worry about that.
So,
but they're interrupted.
So while they're having this dispute, like they're talking about murder, rape, Liz, dead body, Fern is walking up the stairs and she's getting closer and closer to the room. So she's hearing all of this dialogue. The door is open to Liz's room. They turn around. They see Fern. Fern sees them. And now Courtney, again, has to go into, like, helicopter mode. And she's like, hello. Are you Fern Mayo? I'm Courtney. We've never had the pleasure of meeting due to, like, high school politics and all. But, real quick, did you hear any of that? And Fern's like, And Julie's like, leave her alone, Courtney. She doesn't know anything. And Courtney's like, Julie, Fern can speak for herself. So, Fern, did you hear any of that? And Fern's like, and just when, things are kind of like just about to settle down, Fern sees Liz's dead body laying on the bed and she screams and runs. Shocked. And obviously she's in fear. She screams bloody murder.
She's probably crying inside. Right. She's like, not my Liz.
She's petrified. So she runs downstairs and the girls chase after her. They run her, or Fern runs all the way out the house. Marcy gets a hold of her. And Courtney's like, okay, bitch, let's get down to the nitty gritty. You saw what you saw. Liz Pert is dead. Okay? And she's not coming back. And you look like somebody who tattles. You look like a tattletale. A rat. But I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm giving you the option to change your life. She's dead. She's not coming back. Take her place, Fern. You can have everything that she had and more. You can be popular. You can be pretty. You can be desired by all the boys in school. Take her place. All you have to do is say yes. Julie is in the back, like, leave her alone, Courtney. You can't just buy somebody and turn them pretty overnight. Julie low-key kind of like dragged her. She's like, you can't turn someone pretty overnight. Oh. She's like,
dude, look at how ugly she is. You can't make anything out of that.
Right. So, of course, Fern being, you know, an innocent, slightly weird high school girl, she agrees. She exchanges death and murder for popularity.
She sells her soul.
She sells her soul to the devil, literally.
Right. And then we get the most dramatic, campy.
It was like almost too campy. I was like, this is unnecessary, but I was like, it doesn't go.
It was the craziest thing. It felt like she was like being like dissected. Like, I don't know. It felt like
she was like almost like being experimented on.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. But very dramatic makeover. And then in the end, we see Fern's new look, and she is a blonde. I feel like she's somehow taller now, and
she's cut off her hair. She has like a pixie cut, and it's bleach blonde.
She's literally a new fucking person.
She's a new
the next day at school. So now we see Fern's new look, and it's not Julie, it's Courtney and Foxy, also known as Marcy, and Fern. And they're walking down the hall. It's the three of them because Julie has left the building. She said, I'm going to excommunicado. This is too much for me. I'm not dealing with this anymore. So the three of them are walking down the hall. They go to the cafeteria. We hear Courtney like talking, and she's giving Fern like the lay of the land. She's saying like, I'm your master or something. She's saying some crazy shit.
You followed me, bitch.
Yeah, basically, she's like, I'm your god. I think that literally says, I'm your god. Mm-hmm. And when they walk into the cafeteria, they see Julie, and she's sitting at the lunch table with the goth chicks. They're like, LOL, how the mighty have fallen. Mm-hmm. But just funny. I'm like, damn, bitch, you turned on them. Like, I mean, obviously she turned on them, but it's like, damn, has it been one day yet?
Right.
I don't know.
I was like, this is really quick for them to like, I feel like it should have happened a little bit more slowly, Julie to like fade out of the group. I was like, this is so
right. Yeah, she was like, Monday morning, I'm not hanging out with y'all.
Right.
But so Julie goes up to Courtney. She's like, Courtney, Liz's parents come home today. We should really tell somebody. And Courtney's like, shut the fuck up. We're not going to tell anybody. And it's already been taken care of. And Julie's like, what are you talking about? And Courtney's like, don't you worry about that. Just know if you fucking rat on us, we're going to say you killed her. And she's like, you can't do that. She's like, yes, you can. It's 3 against 1. We'll say that you're a fucking murderer.
She's like, I saw you. Foxy saw you. Fern saw you. We all saw you do it. And Julie's like, you bitch.
You fucking bitch. And honestly, I would be so scared because there isn't any, like, at this point, it is word of mouth. There's, like, really no proof. So I'd be like, them bitches could.
Right. I was like, they really could do that.
They really could. They really could do that to you.
Right.
So at lunch, we see the new dynamic between Courtney, Fern, and Marcy. But Fern's sitting there, she's about to eat her bag lunch, and they're like, absolutely fucking not. Are you fucking crazy? Not only do we not eat in public, we surely would be eating out of a paper bag, bitch.
Yeah.
And she's like, we don't eat. She's like, no, we eat. Eating is important. It's full for your body, but we don't eat outside. We don't eat in public because it's just ammo. Like someone can see us eating, I don't know, a hot dog and make fun of us, or they can see us eating a hot dog and be like, that bitch is gassy.
Right.
There's like this whole
they're
thing.
like, food brings on acne, flatulence, bloating, and we can never be caught slipping. Someone sees you eating a cheese pizza, they will now associate that greasy cheese pizza, greasiness, sloppiness with you. We eat, but we don't eat in high school. Not in public.
Right.
Not in front of these high schools.
I don't know why, but that story stressed me out. It really stressed me out. I was like, this is stressing me out.
It was like, I low-key was like, I respect the logic. I was like...
Right. She was like, we eat. It's fuel. It's important.
We need it to live, and it tastes good and all. But we don't eat in public. We're immortal, okay? We can't have these people thinking that we're normal like them.
That is so true.
We're their gods. They can't see us eat. They can't see us fart. They can't see us belch.
These bitches got a brand, honey. Mm-hmm. So one of the jocks, I think his name is Brian. I don't know.
Dane. Dean or Dane?
Dean. One that Courtney's dating. His name is Dean or Dane. He walks up to the group and he's like, hey, lady, you going to introduce me to this new chick you got here? And Fern is about to introduce herself as, yeah, I'm Fern. But Courtney stops and said, this is
Violet.
And she's like, oh, okay. And then the jock walks away and Fern's like, Violet? She's like, yeah. Fern is a plant that I don't know, something. But Violet is a beautiful flower. And that's who you are. And it's a full-on brand, bitch. And literally she doesn't answer by Fern ever again.
She's like, you're now Violet. You're my Violet.
She looks so good. Courtney. So after lunch, the next scene or the next person that enters the story is Detective Vera Cruz. She's arrives at the high school. She goes straight to the principal. And she's like, I
need all the information you got on Elizabeth Purr.
Dun, dun, dun. And then next, it's the end of the school day. We see Julie. She's waiting outside to catch the bus. Ew, right? But before she can get her cute ass on that raggedy ass bus, knight in shining armor pulls up by the name of Zach, and he's like, Julie, what are you doing
out catching the bus?
And she's like, I'm just, getting home. He's like, do you need a ride? She said, absolutely. So she gets in the car with him. He brings her home. He drops her off, and she gives him her number, honey. And that's the beginning of their relationship. Boo thing. The nigga didn't waste 1 second. He said, you not with them hoes no more? Period.
She said, yeah, I'm not. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And he's like, well, let me get them digits now that you're not with them bitches. Right. After Julie gets dropped off, she's at home. It's late at night. And, she's reminiscing on her life because she's killed her best friend. Times. And she's looking at some pictures, some throwbacks. And she sees some pictures of her and Fern, actually, when they were younger. Because apparently they used to be friends as well. And they used to hang out when they were kids.
Small town.
So she now feels compelled to call Fern up. Fern's sitting at home looking at magazines, and she gets a ring-a-ding-ding from Julie. And Julie's like, hey, Fern, it's Julie. And Fern's like, hey, Julie. And basically, Julie just tells Fern, she's like, do you remember when we used to be best friends in the 4th grade, and we used to be at each other's houses baking cakes, and we had an easy bake oven. Those were the days. Ha, 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 ha. And then Julie gets a little bit more vulnerable, and she tells Fern that she's scared. Given the situation,
I just started crying.
Right.
Someone told me, I'm like, oh my god, this is too
she's
much.
handling it very well. I don't think she understands how in trouble she is, though. I was like, bitch, you've murdered somebody, so
yeah, and y'all are hiding it for a long time,
right? So, she tells Fern that she's scared, and she says something about time going by fast and that erases memories, and Fern says, time doesn't erase memories, people do. And then she also says, people erase people, which Julie did do. Right. But just before they can continue on with their conversation, Fern gets a call from Courtney. And Fern's like, oh, I'm sorry, can you hold on? It's my other line. She picks up the phone. It's Courtney. And Courtney's like, never answer on the first ring. Do you understand me? And Fern's like, yes, Courtney. And she's like, and when I call, you're only talking to me. Do you have somebody else on the other line? And Fern's like, no. And she's like, good. Because when I call, it's all about Courtney. Do you understand? Got it? And Fern's like, yep. And
she's so crazy.
Right. She's crazy. And poor Julie, she's left waiting on the other line. And she just hangs up.
So that night, the girls are all interrupted in their personal daily activities with a knock on the door from the police, letting them know that Liz has passed away. Gasp. No idea that she died. That's sad.
She's dead.
Wow. She's dead.
What?
And the next day at school, we see Detective Cruz interviewing the girls. She asks them.
She's laying it on thick.
Laying it on thick. Where's their parents? That's not how you're supposed to do that. She's like, did you guys call in sick for Liz? They're like, no.
Did you call? Did you call Liz when she didn't come when she didn't come to school? No. Why not?
No. Oh, well, I
don't fucking know.
How do you feel about her death?
You didn't call your best friend
who she was sleeping with?
To school?
You know who she was sleeping with?
Who was she fucking? Ever see one of these? It's a Jawbreaker. Slams it on the fucking table.
You know what this is? It's a piece of candy. Have you or have you not stuffed this down a dead girl's throat?
Her interrogation skills are terrible.
Yeah. And the funny part is they all say they don't know what a Jawbreaker is besides Courtney.
Yeah. They're all like, no, I don't know what that is. And the Courtney's like, yeah, I've seen one.
Yeah. But now that so that was their interview. And now that the school knows that Liz is dead, we get a slow motion scene with Julie walking down the hall and everyone at school is fucking pressed.
They're weeping. There's people on the ground in
not Liz.
Sorrow.
She was the only angel.
Right.
She was our goddess. She led this school. It's a bit much.
It is a bit much.
But it's sad. I mean, it is sad.
Right.
And then Detective Cruz continues to do her research. She goes to talk to the assistant principal, and the assistant principal tells her that Fern actually delivered Liz's homework last, and she might be the last person that saw her or whatever. But the principal's like, but I see Fern hasn't been coming to school lately. She's been sick or she hasn't been in attendance.
That's crazy. She has been absent. She said she's been absent for the last several days. That girl's absent.
Not only has she been absent, quote unquote, now they have a new student. that they don't fucking know about.
Right.
It's crazy.
She hasn't been absent. She's just changed her identity. And the fact that none of you have noticed is crazy.
It's sad. It's sad. So yeah, so she's like, she hasn't been in lately. Do you think she has something to do with it? And she's like, but Fern's such a sweet girl. You know, she would never. And then detective was like, you never fucking know. So, you know, Fern is now
even the
going
sweetest candies are sour inside.
Yes. So after that, we get like a little montage of Fern climb up the ladder of popularity. I will say, when she first introduced in the beginning of the movie, I did not like her look. I was like, it looks hideous. But after this, when she puts on that pink fit and walks up the stairs, I'm like, bitches. When she started wearing the pink all the time, I'm like, she found it. I love the pink on her in that blonde.
2-piece set.
Yes. So we see her making friends with cheerleaders. The black girl who's played by
Tatiana Ali.
Tatiana Ali is on the cheerleading squad. She and another girl go up to Yvette and they're like, "Oh my God, we love you. Look, we love you. You're that girl. You eat down." And while they're talking, another two girls are like, "Oh my God, you're Yvette. I heard that you I don't know.
You exist. You're the last person to see Liz alive.
Liz alive. Right. And she's like, yeah, that's me. And then they walk away and the black girl's like, oh, we see you have fans. We see you have followers. And he's like, who, me? Yeah, they love me.
She's like, yeah, they're so cute, aren't they?
Fern is falling into this hunt.
She is taking on this role very well.
Yes. Her next project given to her by Courtney, she's like, now you need a boyfriend. You know, we all have our type, but I think you're going to sign up for the school play and you're going to fall in love with this guy named Zach Tarek. He's the drama lead. Unfortunately, he doesn't hang out outside of school. He only hangs out with drama people. So you're going to join the play and you're going to become the lead. Mind you, I didn't catch this till later. The whole reason why she wants Fern to go after Zach is because she knows that Julie has a thing for Zach now.
Is seeing him.
So crazy. But they say he's so hot, so, you know, like, go for him.
Right.
Fern is signing up for the school play. Julie runs into the girls and she's like, hey, Fern, how are you? And Fern, you know, keeps her mouth shut. She's like, my name's not Fern anymore. It's her. And Courtney's like, her name's not Fern anymore. Her name is Violet. And she's like, what the fuck? Okay. But now Fern is, you know, not being nice to Julie. She's not. Earlier in the movie, the first time they saw each other, they were like acknowledging each other. Fern was being kind of sweet, but now she's in her full bitch mode. She's not fucking with Julie.
Right.
That's the rules of the game, honey. And then we see, so Julie meets up with Zach after school, and Julie expresses her feelings about Liz dying, and she's like, her and Liz were like, they were like true friends. She's like, the stuff with Courtney and Foxy, that was just like playing games, but me and Julie were like, we was fucking for real. And then Zach shares that he's like always had like an interest in her, but like he knew that she was part of like the mean clique and there was no point ever trying that. But when he saw her that day on the bus by herself, he knew like she was free of them.
He said that?
He actually basically he's like, I knew that like it was over.
I don't remember him saying that at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm summing it up.
Well, I know, like, but I just don't even remember that conversation ever.
When they're sitting in the theater room, there's like sitting on like the edge. He basically says like, once I saw you by yourself, I knew like I had a chance, and then the rest is history, baby. I love you, girl. And then next we see Detective Cruz. She's finally tracked down Fern, who goes now by Violet, and she asks her the question about the homework, and for whatever reason, Violet just goes on this rant about her obsession with fucking Liz.
And how Liz had these moles on the back of her neck, and she used to sit behind her algebra, and she had the moles on the back of her neck, and she used to draw figures with the moles. So she would connect the dots, and she would draw like monkeys and pirates and boats from the moles on the back of her neck.
She's like, it's not weird, I promise. When I tell you, that's like one of the main images I think when I think of this movie. That scene where like the
really
the images are changing in the back of her neck. I think of that often.
So she's telling that story to detective.
And she's like, I didn't kill her, you know. She's obsessed with her.
And she's like, yeah, so I didn't really know her, but I, you know. And Detective Vera's like, oh, it sounds like you really looked up to her. Sounds like you were really good friends. And Fern's like, there are no friends in high school. I guess
dramatic, okay.
The conclusion of her interview with Fern. She didn't get much.
Didn't get mine.
So after that, Courtney's like, okay, gotta get the cops off her ass. So Courtney calls up Detective Vera herself in the phone booth and is like, I need to talk to you. So next thing we see Courtney meeting with Detective Vera, and she's telling her that she's like, look, I need to come clean. Okay. Liz was not the picture perfect princess that everybody thought she was. She had a dark side. And only I knew about it. She had, kinks. Detective Vera's like, what kind of kinks? She's like, men, guys, older guys, not high school boys, men. And she liked to sleep with them. And she liked to fuck them. And only I knew about it. And she was dating all different types of strangers. And that's what she liked to do. She liked to have sex with strangers, strange men that she had never met before. And Detective Vera's like, okay. So, but while Courtney is telling the story, we see what's really kind of unfolding here. We kind of get like a montage of Courtney actually going to these bars, and finding a strange man who was played by Marilyn Manson. He's a strange guy. And she, lures him in and basically has sex with him in Liz's bed. I didn't really understand what was the point of this. I didn't understand how this connected anything. But
to put the semen, to get the semen in there.
But he's putting it in Courtney, not in the dead body.
Well, I think she's gonna figure it out. But like just to get his DNA in there.
Right. So Courtney is enacting her plan. So she's gotten this strange guy at a bar. She's taking him home to Liz's house. And she is having sex with him in Liz's bed to make it look somehow like he raped Liz. Meanwhile, Liz's dead body is underneath the bed. Now, this is all before they discovered that the cops, the parents came home and discovered that she was dead. So this was probably the day after they murdered Liz. But that's what really happened. And we're seeing that unfold while Courtney is telling Detective Vera that Liz had a sex addiction, basically.
Crazy. That's such crazy work. You know how evil. Literally later in the movie, Yvette, she's like, how is she so evil? She was just in high school, but like, how is she so evil?
Right.
She's a child.
Right. She's only 17. Could you imagine
coming up with this shit?
She would have made
no.
30.
No, Jesus. Right. If she'd have made it to 30, she'd have killed somebody.
She'd be a billionaire.
She'd be running the plane. She'd be a president of the United States.
Right. She'd be fucking the first female billionaire.
Right. And after this, we basically see more of Yvette like becoming more popular girl in school. Like we see someone clearing out the bathroom stall for her, be like, no, this is the Yvette's bathroom stall. You can't use it. Go somewhere fucking else. She's a head cheerleader. She's part of the play. She's trying to get at Zach. And like, I saw you twice in Peter Pan. In Greece. She's like hitting on Zach. She's trying to get with Zach. She made out with this guy at a car dealership, and he loaned her the red Corvette, and she's driving around in a fucking Corvette.
Oh, is that how she got the Corvette?
Yeah, you see her, she rolls out of there.
Yeah, I thought it was just like you fixing her car for free. Like I thought.
No, he's like, you don't deserve to be in pleather or something like that. Oh. And he's like, here's the car keys.
Wow.
Because she's poor.
We don't know that.
Yeah. I think she's poor.
Maybe.
I think that's her thing. I think she's poor. I just assume she's, yeah. But yeah, her popularity is increasing, and this is becoming a concern right now for Marcy. Marcy's like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? But Courtney's like, bitch, I got this whole check, so don't you need to wait. So that happens, and then next we see Julie and Zach hanging out. And then Zach asked Julie, he's like, do you know this girl named Yvette? She just auditioned to be part of the school play. And she told me she saw me twice in Greece, but apparently she just started. Like, where the fuck she came from? I'm just so confused. And Julie's like, Yvette, do you know a girl?
Violet.
Like, do you know a girl? Violet. I know. Sorry, this is written weird. Violet. Do you know a girl?
Yvette.
Julie. Sorry, shut up. You're confusing me. But Julie goes to Zach, like, do you remember a girl named Fern? And he's like, yeah. Well, she's like, well, Fern is Violet. It's one of Courtney's little projects. And Zach goes, well, why would Courtney do that? She's not like a fucking saint. Why would she make over this person?
So back to Liz. It has to do with Liz.
do I want to tell you about the fact that we killed a girl? We're jumping the gun on relationship, but so she basically tells him is everything that happens, the kidnapping, the jawbreaker, everything that's led up to this. And he's like, that's fucking crazy.
Right.
And he's like, you need to tell somebody. She's like, yeah, I do. So they get in the car and they're like on the way to the police. And Julie's in the car and she's like, but I don't have any evidence. Like, there's no evidence. It's my word versus their word. And then she remembers like, oh yeah, Courtney took a photograph of a dead Liz. So they go back to the diner where they're at and they look for 5 fucking seconds and hoping that it's the same spot.
I don't know why they think that Polaroid picture would still be there.
I don't know why they didn't look for it. I mean, she could have looked a little harder. She just looked across the driveway and was like, I don't see it. And they drove off. But we, the audience, we see it's like by like the drain. And it's a picture of Liz. And it would have been very helpful to prove that, you know, Liz was actually murdered. And we have a photo of it. But anywho, so she's like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to have to tell Detective Cruz the truth. But back at school, Courtney is hanging out with Foxy or Marcy. And Courtney's expressing the fact that she's really excited to be prom queen. And she's going to take Dan to prom because he's the shoo-in for prom king, and they're gonna be so cute together. And you know, I don't really give a she's like, I don't really give a fuck about like what happens after this because, you know, whatever. But like,
she's like, he could go knock up some Mormon for all I care, as long as he's crown prom king and I'm crown prom queen. Good for her.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care what happens to him. I don't care what he do.
She's like, I don't care what happens after high school's over. I don't really care what happens. I just want like my fame and my time here. And I'm gonna kill it. So do you want to talk about Courtney or Foxy trying to tell Courtney that Yvette is up to no good?
So after they've discussed prom, Marcy raises a concern to Courtney. And she's like, you know what, Courtney, I'm worried about Yvette. That's not that girl's name. Violet. You got fucking Yvette in my head. Violet. I feel like, you know, she's cutting up all this, you know, is going to her head. So, Courtney is like, you know, don't worry about it. I've got it under control. She's like a poor person who gets $1 million. They just don't know how to act. But at the end of the day, she's still pathetic. Meanwhile, they go outside because they hear some sort of ruckus. They go outside and the commotion is actually Violet on the top of her convertible red Porsche or whatever car it is. And she's playing music really loud and she's sitting on the hood and she's shaking her hair and everyone's just like watching her in awe. And Courtney and Marcy grab her by the arm and bring her inside to the girls' bathroom. Courtney slams her against the bathroom wall and is like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And Violet is like, I'm doing what you taught me. She was like, I didn't teach you to disrespect us. And Violet's like, I'm sorry, Courtney, but they love to hate me, and I'm just giving the people what they want. And Courtney's like, don't forget who raised you and who gave you this life, because I can take it away just as quickly as I gave it to you, sweetie. And Violet basically threatens her and is like, bitch, what you gonna do? Kill me like you killed Liz? And she walks out. And she walks out of the bathroom. And Courtney, of course, is not having this. And this is now going to turn into Violet's down.
And then back to Julie and Zach. After trying to look for the Polaroid so they can prove that Courtney and them actually killed somebody, they go to the high school. They talk to Detective Cruz, and they're about to Julie's about to tell her the story. But the detective is like, we had the man in custody for the murder. And she's like, what are you talking about? And then before they can discuss this anymore, the detective is pulled away. And Julie believes, and she tells Zach this, that Courtney probably seduced a poor, sick bastard at a bar, take him back to Liz's place.
Let's not act like this guy's innocent, because he did willingly have sex.
Oh no, she did say she did say like innocent. I was like, he's
she was like, this poor innocent guy. I was like,
he's not like a right.
Marilyn Manson is not poor and innocent enough.
Right, he doesn't seem like a nice guy. But she's basically like she believes that Courtney took a man back to Liz's place to go along with the story that Liz was raped. to help prove this theory. And apparently, and then it's worked so far because the detectives also believe this, and they've arrested Marilyn Manson's character, and they plan to put him under the jail for what he's done to this white woman.
So the next day at school, Fern arrives in her red convertible Corvette, whatever it is.
Hell yeah.
In her cute little pink fit. In her pink two-piece set. Mm-hmm. And
she's so fucking cute.
Yeah, she gets out of the car, you know, she's walking all prissy and whatnot, like she owns the school. And as she's walking up to Reagan High School, there is pictures, posters, plastered all over on the steps, on the walls, on the doors, everywhere, of her in her original form as Fern Mayo, with her long black hair and her bangs and her split ends and her awkward clothing. It's posted everywhere. And everyone's pointing at her, everyone's laughing at her, and they're like, I knew you looked familiar. Fern Mayo, you're a loser! You're a fake! You're a phony!
They're doing a
this
lot.
Is you? Oh my god, they're like throwing shit at her. They might as well be tarring and feathering her.
Right.
They're
so excited.
Yeah, like people are like coming up to her, heckling her, and she's like, leave me alone. Where'd you get that? Leave me alone. And people are like attacking her. Like,
they ate this scene up. Like the people who were like pointing at her and like that one cheerleader like hops. I'm like, y'all eat that shit up.
Right. They're acting like she's like, this is the Salem witch trials when they found out she's a witch or something.
No, for sure.
Like they're crucifying her. And so as she's like making her way to like the end of the hallway, and she's like just walking down this hall of people just harassing her, and she gets to the end, and Courtney and Marcy are standing at the end of the hallway, laughing and smirking. They say something. They're probably like, you're over, bitch, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Fern passes out. Hits her head.
Mind you for the second time.
Right. What was the first time?
Because she passed out. She passed out when she was outside by the car. She saw it originally.
Oh. She did. This is the second time she passed out. So she passes out.
And passed out.
And she wakes up in the nurse's room. And the nurse is like, everything's going to be okay, Fern. And Fern's like, what did you just call me? And she's like, Fern Mayo. That is your name, right? And she's like, oh my God. And then what happens?
Well, that was the first. So the first time, well, that's when she faints the first time. She wakes up in the nurse's office, and then she walks out, and then everyone in the hall is like.
So the first time she passes out,
mm-hmm.
she wakes up when she's outside and she sees all the posters of her. She passes out, wakes up in the nurse's room. The nurse calls her Fern. She's like, "What did you call me?" She walks out into the hallway now, and then she gets heckled and jeckled by everyone in the school. Meets Courtney and Marcy at the end of the hallway, then passes out again. Then Julie and Zach arrive at school. They see all the posters. They're like, what the fuck is going on? They go into the hallway. They see poor Fern on the floor, passed out. I was like, why? How long has she been on the floor? Why has no one gotten her? And
so sad.
Julie's like, Fern. And Fern's like, don't touch me. I'm nothing. I'm shit. And Julie's so like, that's sad. Not true. And she was like, at least before all of this, I was something. I mean, barely something, but I was something. And Julie's like, it's going to be okay.
Julie's honestly so nice to her. And Fern's like, why are you being so nice to me? I was so mean to you. And she's like, I understand you fell under Courtney's fucking influence, all her fucking spell. It fucking happens, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then Courtney and Foxy pull up. They're like, I don't know, they're mean. They're like, look at you, you're a lesbian lover. And she's like, and then Julie's like, Courtney, this is enough. And she's like, Courtney does her bitch thing. She's like, it's not enough, bitch. Fuck you. Bye. See you at prom.
Right.
Or not, loser.
And apparently tonight is the night of prom.
Prom's tonight. Bombs. Oh yeah, and Julie confronted Courtney about framing the random guy for rape, and Courtney's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Bye. So prom that night, and then we see Julie,
Violet,
Zach,
and
Fern. Yeah,
Fern.
I'm calm. And they're discussing, they're like, there's nothing we can do. Basically, how is Courtney so evil and she's only a teen? And Zach is like, there's got to be something to do. And Julie's like, you know what? Let's just go home. I'm fucking over this. There's nothing we can do. Meanwhile, they're at home. They're sad. You can see Courtney and Foxy or Marcy at prom. They look so cute. They're with their dates. They're killing prom. The girl band of the '90s is performing. She's performing every night. Yes,
who are also featured in movie. Drive Me Crazy.
Yes. If there's a teen movie of the 2000s or the late 1990s, they're fucking in it, dude.
There has to be a girl band at the prom performing.
Yes. So they're killing prom while Julie's at home, and Julie is interrupted she's in a sad moment. She's interrupted by her mom, and her mom tells her that Liz's mom has dropped off some stuff for her. So she goes through it, and she finds the card that she was looking at earlier, the one where when they first killed Liz, and it said, "What are you doing to me?"
She opens up the card. She said, "I killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it."
And then Julie hears this. She's like, "The evidence."
She gets in her car. She calls up Zach. She said, "Look, I got the proof. I got the evidence that we need." At some point, I guess
we don't really see that, but
right, we don't see that happen. But you're led to
what we see is them in a limo outside of prom, clinking champagne. They're like, "Y'all ready to bring down a evil ass bitch?" And they're like, "Yeah, girl."
West. So Zach, Violet, Fern, and Julie, they all have a plan. They've devised their plan. Meanwhile, back at prom, Courtney and Marcy, they're having fun. La 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 la. And it's time to announce prom king and queen. Okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sherwood gets on the mic and she says it's time to announce prom king and queen. Prom king will be no other than the one, the only Dane.
Did
we
talk about how fine I met Dan? Did we talk about how fine I made was?
He was very good looking.
The bone structure on this motherfucker. 10 out of 10.
Why didn't he do more?
Damn, Jay, he still look good. The fuck?
Oh, you looked him up?
I don't know if he's 52. I don't know if this is a recent photo of him, but the man still has the jawline.
Well, that jawline ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God, there's even sexier photos of him. Damn, he look good. That's a beautiful man.
So, he is announced as prom king. Of course, now it's time to announce prom queen. Who could it be?
Yeah.
Who will be the lucky girl?
Who could it be?
To be Reagan High School, class of 1999, prom queen.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please. Courtney Shane. I can think of
yeah, oh my God, I didn't see that coming.
Oh my goodness, they're awing, they're clapping. Courtney, oh my God, we love you. Courtney. Meanwhile, Fern and Julie, they're like, oh, thank God, she's one prom queen. Now we can put our plan into action. Meanwhile, Zach, he's behind stage on the sound system, on the microphone system. And he's pulling out some wires, putting in some wires, making sure everything's set up. Because they got something. They got something for her. Courtney makes it to the stage. She gets to the mic. She's like, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. This is so unexpected.
It's been a hard year for me because my friend died.
Yeah, this is just so amazing. I'm just so glad to be here. Zach cuts her mic. Off. What's that?
What the fuck?
He then puts the audio from the card of her saying, I killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it. He puts it over the intercom. And she's like, he's looking around. What's that? People are looking confused. What? What's that? What was that noise? Plays it again. I killed Liz. I killed the teen dream. Deal with it. Miss Sherwood, what's going on? I killed Liz. I killed the teen dream.
The crowd is, what did she say?
That's her voice.
What the
Oh my God. Miss Sherwood, what's going on? Go figure it out. Please, Miss Sherwood. The crowd's catching on. That's her voice. It was you.
Mm-hmm.
It was you, Courtney. It was you. She looks over.
The crowd has turned on
to
her.
Julie, and she blows her a kiss, and she tells her to eat shit.
Eat shit.
I
love the way she says
it. She says it so cute and slow and sultry. So now they actually start tar and feathering her. They're throwing their corsages at her as she walks down. Dean leaves the stage, and she's like, Dean, where are you going? And he walks away from her. Crowd starts throwing items at her.
The best part is they're not calling her. Some people are calling her a murderer, but they're calling her a slut. or like, wait, what?
Right now, how you know she's a slut?
Where does this come from?
Right. So they're throwing their corsages at her. They're calling her a murderer. They're calling her a slut, and she's like, "Oh,
you're evil!"
And like she's like blocking the blows, and she's like covering up her face, and everyone's just like,
she's messing
"You
up her hair.
bitch! You killed her! You're a murderer!" And she starts crying, and she's like, and she gets to the end of the gym, and at the end, by the doors, Julie is standing with a Polaroid camera, and Courtney looks up, and she looks at her. Her mascara is running down her face. Her hair is all disheveled. She has tears in her eyes, and she looks at her, and she says, Julie? And Julie looks at her, and she says, smile for the camera. Takes a picture of her, bloop, bloop, and it ends up in the school yearbook. And that's how the movie ends, bitch.
And the craziest photo of her. And then it ends with a quote from Fern. This is high school Detective Cruz. What is a friend anyway? As the yearbook closes.
Yeah. Okay, love the movie. Let's truly be honest. Like, all four of them, including Fern, are going to jail. Y'all are all doing time.
Yeah.
Courtney's going to do more time because she's the one.
Accessory after the fact.
Huh?
Fern's going to go down for accessory after the fact or whatever.
Yeah, of course. But Courtney's obviously going to do more time because she's the one. They're going to try to figure out who's the one who actually killed her, who put the jawbreaker down her throat.
Who fucked someone in her bed.
Right. So
that's gonna
Courtney's obviously going to get more time, but they're also going to go to jail.
Yeah, Julie might get off if she, cooperates with the police. They always do a little deal.
She's getting at least 10 years. Courtney's getting like 30.
No, I think she got 3.
Huh?
I think she got 3.
Nah, she's getting like
going away from murder.
Fern's getting 3.
No, Fern might get 2.
If Fern's getting 2, Julie's not getting 3. Julie is getting 8 to 10. Courtney's getting 30.
Jade, as a avid murder podcast, you wouldn't believe the amount of time these people get away with for fucking murder. If Julie cooperates, she'll get like 3. She'll get 5 years. She'll serve 3 or something like that.
Maybe because they're minors, but I seriously doubt it. They're probably going to try them as adults.
Well, depending on how hard the parents do. But they're also rich, so you can't really... If they were poor, maybe, but...
We'll see.
Look, it's happened before, and they've gotten away with it scot-free. I've seen it. I've seen it in reality. You'd be so surprised.
Seen it all.
You'd be so surprised how little you'll get if you murdered someone, if you're the right demographic. Weed, on the other hand, life in prison, honey.
That's right.
But yes, what do you think about the movie?
Excellent film. Love it.
It is a good movie. I kind of remember it being better.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that. I just remember it being better. I was like, oh, this is still good, but I do remember it being way better.
I feel like I thought it would have been longer. Like, I feel like I remember it being longer.
It goes by so fast.
It does. It all happens very fast. But I think they timed it all very, like, pretty good. Mm-hmm. I think it's a good movie. I really didn't have any complaints. And I usually have my complaints.
I'm really happy. Right. I'm really happy with what's the girl who plays Courtney? Her
Rose
performance was amazing.
McGowan.
Yeah, she ate that evil girl down.
She did.
Yeah, and I really like watching Fern.
I think they all did very good in their respective roles.
Yeah.
Like, Marcy did good as the dumb blonde idiot. Mm-hmm. Fern did good as the homely, turned popular chick. Julie did good as the mean girl with the redemption arc.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I love a Mean Girls movie. They should make another. They should make another original one.
Yeah, I need another.
Not
We
like
need
me.
another Mean Girls. We need another Jawbreaker. We need another Heathers. Okay.
Heathers, exactly. I want a dark female comedy.
Where y'all at?
Not making it like used to.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun. But
Give me Mean Girls with murder in the beginning.
And you know what's so funny that all these movies are written by men, but like it's funny how that's how men see women friendships. It's like evil and like angry and like backstabbing. And they're like, this is the story that needs to be told.
Right, exactly.
Kind of fucked up.
It is actually.
Because it's like, maybe a couple of them, but I don't think everyone's doing all that.
That's high school, babe.
Yeah. But I guess we're going to wrap this up because it's been a long one. But don't forget, again, to rate, subscribe, tell your friends, download us, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Please Don't Spoil the Movie or Please Don't Spoil. Yeah, good night, ladies and gents.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
Adios.
Bye.